We can clearly see that Liverpool in the UEFA Champions League are more composed than Liverpool in the Premier League, and this is the reason. In the UEFA Champions League, positioning of the players are rightfully in place. And in the Premier League, he will be displacing these players, and sometimes he will be keeping some players in the bench. And this results in Liverpool having so many bad games in the Premier League. It is not that the Premier League team and the UEFA Champions League team in Liverpool is different. These are the set of teams with the same mindsets. It is the set of team, the same mindsets and everything. So the only reason why we are very, very successful in the UEFA Champions League is Liverpool players are being played in their position. And the most important thing, we always start our games with our striker. And despite the fact that we've had some difficulties in our games in the UEFA Champions League, we always come out very successfully. Coming out very, very successfully, resulting in the positioning of our players, starting from the defensive line, in the midfield, and in the attacking line. See, when once you see Mohamed Salah, you see Florian Wirtz, you see Dominic Szoboszlai, and also you see Ugo Ekitike in that striking force, in that attacking line, just be rest assured that we are going to at least come out with something in that game. If not win, we are going to come out with something in that game. But anytime you see our starting 11 without Florian Wirtz, without Ugo Ekitike, without Mohamed Salah, or Mohamed Salah will be displaced, Ugo Ekitike will be displaced, Florian Wirtz will be displaced, even Ugo Ekitike will not even start, especially in the Premier League. Just be rest assured that there is nothing for us that day. Understand? So these are the reasons. And what I can also say in Liverpool is that since we have not been able to sign any player this season, any player this January, it is going to affect us. That is why some players need to sit up and work hard very, very well. They will work hard very, very well. And for the fact that instead of signing players, the Liverpool hierarchy and the FSG, including Arne Slot, are still looking for a way to sell some players or give some players out on loan, is what I don't even understand. This is what we don't even understand in this club again. The fans have screamed, the fans have said a lot of things. They have come out to criticize the coach, because this is the only reason that we are having some difficulties in our games. Why on earth do you want to sell out some players or send out some players to loan when you know that we don't have complete squad? Presently we don't have right backs. And in the news yesterday, we heard that Liverpool want to give Curtis Jones out on loan, which is very, very bad. This is very, very bad. So in this case, we don't even understand what is going on again in this club. If I think Liverpool and Arne Slot have given up. They have given up on the Premier League already. They have because there is no, there is no power. There is no particular internal force going on in there. There is, as I've not seen anything going on. Anytime we have a Premier League game, it's just like a normal game, be it at Anfield or away. So I don't see anything going on there again. This is the main reason I say, if we are going to, be able to compete very well, we have only 2 days left. 2 days, even if not 42 hours, we have only 2 days or 1 day left in this January. If Liverpool will not do anything this January, that means we are still not going to be very, very, active in the Premier League. At least we are going to try our best, but we are not going to be very, very active to that extent. No, we are not going to be. Don't lie to yourself. We are not going to be very, very active to that extent. So at least Liverpool should understand that any game that they want to go into, they will put all their mind. The individual players, in the individual performance from the players, which I know that these players are doing on their own to be able to compete and come out successfully in some games. This is what the players are doing, and that is the only thing. Because if you can tell me Arne Slot have no reason, as in Arne Slot have no hands in any game that Liverpool come out to be very successful. Let's check in the aspect of set pieces. You see what Dominic Szoboszlai and Mohamed Salah have been able to do when it comes to set pieces. We don't have set piece coach. Since that time they sacked that set piece coach, they have not been able to replace them. This is what Liverpool kept doing. When they sell a player, they will not be able to replace any player there. They will not replace the player. When they sell a particular staff, they will not replace. Since they sacked that set piece coach, They've not been able to, replace that set piece coach. They've not replaced any. And now these two guys have come up to, bring up something that at least in the aspect of free kicks now, we are very, very certain that if any free kick comes in open place, like close to the box, we are going to have a goal. So this is what is going on in Liverpool. And Slot is very, very, as in, he is not even thinking of doing something very, very positive. A lot of times he will come out successfully in the game. We are not going to say that, we are not still going to say that Arne Slot is doing his best. He is not doing his best. He is not doing his best. In the aspect of selling players, he should be the one to tell Liverpool or the hierarchy that no, this should not happen. We should not sell these players because we are not even complete. We are not even complete, and you are selling players. For the fact that anytime we play a game in Premier League, going into the second half, we will play another thing. Very, very good in the first half. And when it comes to second half, we will not do what we were able to do in the first half. This is the reason why I said that. And Slot have lost his dressing room. He has lost. I don't even know what he used to tell those boys when they get to the dressing room, and when they come out in the dressing room in the second half, they would just misbehave. I don't even know. But this is what we should, analyze. The Liverpool hierarchy should call him one-on-one to analyze this, issue out all these particular statements, and let us know what is going on. Because we cannot continue like this. We cannot continue like this. The individual performances from these guys is very, very good. They are good players. We have one of the best players presently in Liverpool. But I'm not seeing the reason why we are just flopping in the Premier League. And for the fact that everybody noticed that we cannot perform very well in the Premier League, this is very, very bad. It is very, very bad. So let's just hope and see what is going to happen in our subsequent games in the Premier League and the UEFA Champions League. But I know for sure that coming up in February in the UEFA Champions League, we are going to be very, very successfully. We are going to compete in that round of 16 and be very, very successfully. I know this for sure. But in the Premier League, we are yet to go into the top 4. Are we going to end our season out of top 4? Won't we prepare for the next season and be able to, compete in the UEFA Champions League? It will be very bad if Liverpool cannot compete in the UEFA Champions League next season. Very, very bad. It will be very, very bad. If Liverpool have been able to sign some players that were necessary, we lost 2 signings to Manchester City, which was very, very vital. And those boys were, they were willing to come to Liverpool. McGahey was very, very ready to come to Liverpool. Antonio Semenyo was very, very ready to come to Liverpool. But we lost those 2 guys to Manchester City. And these are the guys that are on their, they are in their prime. They are doing very, very well. Absolutely amazing. But we lost those signings to Manchester City. Let's just see that there is another upcoming signing that we know for sure that if we should at least put our minds there, we will be able to bring him to Anfield. This Inter Milan right back, Dumfries. That guy is very, very free to come. But I don't know what Liverpool are trying to do. There are other players too that are willing to come. Okay, Michael Olise, I think Bayern Munich will be able to, give him out in the summer, during the summer. Why not just make, agreement on these guys and make sure that this is the perfect guy that you want to go in for, so that we will at least step up our games. If Liverpool will not qualify to play in the UEFA Champions League next season, a lot of players will not sign for them. A lot of players will not sign for them. So this is what we are seeing in Liverpool. If we are going to continue like this, a lot of players will not sign for Liverpool. They will rather go and sign for maybe Chelsea or Manchester United that will qualify to play in the UEFA Champions League, because a lot of players now want to play in the UEFA Champions League. They want to play and be successful in their career. So this is what is really happening. The hierarchy is closing their eyes. I don't even know if they are giving him a lot of time. They are giving Slot a lot of time to be able to succeed before the ending of the season. We don't even understand. This is what the main thing that is happening in Liverpool. But hopefully, let's watch out and see what is going to happen between now and the ending of the season, and between now and the summer, if Liverpool will see, come up with a proper player that will at least come out to save us, because this is very, very concerning. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and you will never walk alone.